When we move to stage four is called reclaiming our power. And in stage four, that's truly where, and I really noticed this. This is where I truly started asserting boundaries in my life with others. And I also started asserting boundaries with myself and reclaiming my power in the sense of I take my power back. I honor my inner being. I reclaim my wholeness. Some of the phrases that come to mind are, I want my power back. I deserve more than this. I cannot keep giving my power away. I have to stop selling myself short. This is a good one. This can't go on. I must honor who I really am. I'm not going to take this anymore. So this can't go on is probably the most relatable for each of us. We see this dynamic in a relationship and this cannot go on. We can't keep doing this with this person. I did want to touch upon skipping steps. It's skipping steps. As some people reach the I'm mad as hell part of stage four in their zeal to react against their dishonored selves. Notice he says not another person, it's our dishonored selves. They may choose to discharge their distressing patterns and attachments without taking the necessary intervening steps. They may move from stage four directly to stage seven. Stage seven is resolution, when you resolve the issue, because we really want to dissolve the discomfort, don't we? We're all like, okay, let's fast forward to where it's not uncomfortable, like right now. That's what most of us try to do. However, this doesn't produce wholeness, healing, and resolution if the merging with the illusion in stage five, and I'll explain more about what that means, because it's like you're seeing the bad stuff, but you're also seeing the good stuff. So you're seeing both of it and it's a mixture, and you're like, oh, this is all of it. I'm telling the story of the good and the bad and the ugly. This is my perspective. And yes, there's still problems. And yes, there's still that dynamic, but there's also these good parts. And so I'm seeing all of it instead of just, I can't take this anymore because we need to fix this situation immediately, or I'm going to cut this person out of my life kind of situation, which several people go to that place with others right away. The stage six is preparation for resolution. In stage six, we're preparing ourselves to resolve it. So there's another building up of tension in stage six. You will notice that the first two stages were not having any tension. They were a release of tension. And in that release of tension, we were inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. And we're going to continue that through stage three, as we're still soothing the nervous system and saying, it's okay. This is okay. Everything that's happening is okay. We're accepting that it's okay. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. In stage four, that's when our breathing pattern changes and it goes into the nose only. So we close the mouth and we build the energy up through our nose, through closing the mouth. And then as we take our power back, then we go into different breathing patterns in 5 and 6, so that we build up again the energy to work towards the resolution in stage 7. So we start in stage 4, changing our breathing patterns and how we're breathing. And that makes a huge difference to what's happening in your nervous systems. And this is really about you being in charge of these ways that you react in your life. This is much less about, oh, that situation happened and it got me frazzled. And it's us training ourselves before the emergency. So it's like in life, we've had all these emergencies and then we just react. And then we're like, oh, I wish I did that a little bit differently afterwards. And we try to do better the next time. But here in this work, in this safe space together, in this community, we're just training ourselves without an emergency together, so that when there's an emergency, our injuries, our pattern, our stuff doesn't come up and get us again. So it's about feeling our way through this instead of thinking. So this is not psychotherapy. This is not psychology. We're doing it, our psychology on ourselves. We're feeling our bodies so that we can change our reactivity. then talking about it with someone for hours, a therapist, and then still having that happen in another way in life and never really moving past that. We do still need to vent. We all have times we need to talk about our issues. But if we don't change our nervous system, then we're never gonna, doesn't matter what happens. This is about figuring out how to have some fierce responsibility in our lives for the things that, the relationships we're in, the pain we're in, the suffering we're in, the disease we have, all of it.